And it's good to have someone in your life that will believe in you until your belief kicks in.
That is powerful. I was taking notes.
This is Blair Durham with Black Wall Street Today, your media hub for all things Black entrepreneurship, politics, news, and events in Hampton Roads and beyond.
And now, here's your host,
Greetings.
Blair Durham.
Greetings.
Welcome. It's the 108th edition of Black Wall Street Today with Blair Durham. Super excited to be here. Joining us today is a powerhouse, the one and only Mr. Les Brown. As one of the world's most renowned motivational speakers, Les Brown is a dynamic personality and highly sought-after resource in business and professional circles for Fortune 500 CEOs, small business owners, nonprofit, and community leaders from all sectors of society looking to expand opportunity. For more than 3 decades, he's not only studied the science of achievement, he's mastered it by interviewing hundreds of successful business leaders and collaborating with them in the boardroom, translating theory into bottom-line results for his clients. As a premier keynote speaker and leading authority on achievement for audiences as large as 80,000 people, Les Brown energizes people to meet the challenges of the world around them. He skillfully weaves his compelling life story into the fabric of our daily lives. The thread is forever strengthened, touting why you can't afford to be complacent and to aim high, achieve, and actively make an impact on the world. Les Brown never tires of using his energies to transform the world well beyond the podium and public appearances, meshing traditional and social media to empower his audiences. Hundreds of thousands are watching him on YouTube, and tens of thousands interact with him regularly on Facebook. He has a keen way of turning what he touches into gold. I am so excited to welcome Mr. Les Brown to Black Wall Street Today. How are you, sir?
I'm blessed to hear the sound of your voice. I'm in the presence of greatness virtually, and I'm excited and hungry for this interview.
As am I. Oh, my goodness. Who knew? Even as we were chatting beforehand, just thinking about, the possibility of even meeting is just incredible. So thank you for this time. I appreciate the honor of your presence for sure. So can we talk about public speaking, the how, the why? Can we hear a little bit of that story before we get into kind of what business owners need now?
Well, what's most important, and I want to just thank you for the work that you are doing with this program, shedding light and introducing people to thought leaders and business people to techniques and strategies that will allow them to maximize their potential in attracting customers, dominating their market, and creating a different type of customer experience. So thank you for who you are and how you're showing up and encouraging people to believe in themselves and in their dreams and to act on them. What's most important right now, it was Steve Jobs who said, the storyteller is the most powerful person in the world. Just think about that. Steve Jobs said, the storyteller is the most powerful person in the world. When he talked about a computer that he'd invented, people would wait outside his stores all around the world and spend the night for several days to get access to a computer that he told a story about it. Wow. That's the manifestation and the power of that statement. And so when a person knows the value of presentation power, I like something that Warren Buffett said. It said, one who is lacking communication power is like winking at a woman in the dark. Nothing happens. And so I had a high school teacher who taught me, Mr. Brown. I said, yes, sir. He said, develop your mind and practice the principle of OQP, only quality people, and also develop your communication skills, because once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. And so business people who are serious, they invested themselves as Warren Buffett did when he graduated from Harvard University. They know that they're the storyteller about their business, to attract business, to retain the business that they get, to be able to bring out the best in the performance of the people that's on their team. And we're living in what is called the attention economy. To call attention to your knowledge, to your abilities, to your skills, your service, or whatever business or movement that you're a part of. And being able to hold that attention by creating an experience rather than just information. Because if information could change people, everybody would be skinny, rich, and happy. But when you know how to use your story to create an experience, there's no saying you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. However, if you know how to strategically tell your story about your business, your cause, your service, you're able to create a thirst where they want to drink. Oliver Wendell Holmes said that once a man or woman's mind has been expanded and transformed by an experience or an event, it can never be satisfied to going back to where it was. So the storyteller creates a significant emotional event that transforms their listeners individually and collectively.
That is powerful. I was taking notes. Incredible. So this is this the story of how you got into storytelling? Or did you happen upon... Go ahead.
I looked at the industry and I wanted to get into the motivational speaking industry. And I noticed that they were just giving information from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah.
And so if information could change people, everybody would be skinny, rich, and happy.
Right,
so
right.
I invested in myself, hired a coach. His name is Mike Williams. I encourage your listeners to get the book. It's called The Road to Your Best Stuff. I wrote the foreword for it. The Road to Your Best Stuff.
Yeah.
He saw this Les Brown before I saw it. He knew me before I knew me. And it's good to have someone in your life that will believe in you until your belief kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, the reason that you go see these guys, Les, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, Robert Schuller, he said, because you can do what they do. I thought, man, I don't have a college education, and you know that I was labeled educable, mentally retarded in school and put back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade and failed again in the 8th grade. He said, Brownie, he said, all of us the same way, dumb, naked, and speechless. You can learn. And so I hired him as my coach and mentor and strategist, and the rest is history. It's been an exciting journey. In fact, it's been 5 decades, 51 years we've been together, and I've spoken all over the world. And from that time to this time when he and I met, been able to generate an impact to touch over 3.2 billion people's lives and generate millions of dollars doing something that I love. You know, a job is something you get paid for, but a calling is something that you're made for.
Love it. As you were speaking, I was thinking about how, everyone looks up to Les Brown. And so to think that at some point you had to look up to someone, I'm just trying to imagine who that could have possibly been. Who in the world inspired you in the space of motivational speaking? Was it Mike Williams?
Yes, Mike inspired me to come in this area, but the hunger that I have to become successful, I'm here because of 2 women. One gave me birth, gave me life, and the other one, she gave me love. And she took me and 6 other brothers and sisters in as foster kids. I always say that all that I am and all that I ever hope to be, I owe to my mother, that God took me out of my biological mother's womb and placed me in the heart of my adopted mother. So my mother, who adopted us, she has been the driving force for me always wanting to help her to live her dream of, she wanted to share her life with kids, and I did that. And I said, Mama, you won't have to work anymore when I turn 18. I'll take care of you. I'll pay the bills. I don't believe a woman should pay bills. A man, not a grown boy. A man should pay the bills, who provides and protects. So she has been the driving force in my life. And I had a high school teacher, Mr. Leroy Washington, who taught me how to speak. Mike Williams helped me to expand my vision of what I can do as a speaker. And Michael Kelly, your relative, he helped me to strengthen my content and gave me a drive and a hunger to do it with a fierceness.
That's powerful. That's powerful. Okay, so in the few moments that we have remaining, we've nearly exhausted our time already. I do want to have the conversation, or at least start the conversation, because folks are definitely going to glean more when they tune in to Black Diamond Weekend. But I want to start the conversation about what business owners need now. Just thinking about entrepreneurship and what it even means to be an entrepreneur. What's your insight there, and what are you sharing with those that would endeavor?
There's three things that's crucial for entrepreneurs now. Number one is mental resolve. Having a mindset to handle the adversities and the challenges of being in business or losing your business during this pandemic. Your state of mind is major. Being able to get out of your history and live in your imagination. The second thing is upgrading your skill set. We're going from brick and mortar to click and order. Being flexible, versatile, and adaptable in a brand new economy. Throwing our net on the other side.
Yeah.
And the third thing that's very important is being in a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. You can't make it by yourself. You want to surround yourself, get around the right people who know more than you, people that you can learn from and that you can grow from, people that are behind doors that you want to get into, people who have skills and resources that as a result of that relationship, it strengthens you and accelerates your ability to move forward and succeed and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Powerful. Okay. And so that's a nice foray into what I know you will cover on Friday. What else would you share? We're
going to share some strategies on how people can make money right now. This is a great time. As we all are aware, this is a crisis, and everyone knows that crisis in the Chinese language, it means danger, but it also means opportunity.
Yeah.
We talk about Black Wall Street and things we've done in the past. I think that what we should be focusing on, not what has been done, but how do they do it against incredible odds? How do they do it? The Federal Reserve said 3 weeks ago in St. Louis, stunningly, a white high school dropout, an ex-felon, somebody who's been in prison, and a black college graduate, no criminal record, and thousands of dollars in debt. That white high school dropout will create 3 times more wealth than that black college graduate. And so it speaks for itself that in order for us to make it, we have to be hungry. The racism, the things in place, part of the culture to hold us back, it's so pervasive. They've got us going and coming. Some things we're aware of, most of the things we're not. But those people who succeeded, Frederick Douglass said, we won't get everything that we fight for, but everything we get, it will be a fight. You got to be hungry and find a way to win. There's mental resolve, a perpetual sense of optimism that some way, somehow, we're going to be able to figure this thing out and get through and be able to live a larger life.
Wow. Powerful. In wholehearted agreement, even thinking about Black Brand's journey and pivoting and hosting content online all year and translating this conference into a digital event. No doubt everything that you said rang true. I am noticing that you are sharing a ton of content on social media, following you on LinkedIn, just very much appreciative of your transparency with regard to your journey, and grateful to see you still at this work of inspiring us all.
Thank you so much. I tell you, at 75, I still got the fire.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do.
And I kid and play hairstyle. I got a
Yes. Look, I shared with my mother. I said, look, this is Les Brown. She said, it's Les Brown. I said, it's Les Brown with the high top. She loved it. I love it. I say, do your thing, sir.
Well, when you get 75, you can do that. My daughter, Serena, she graduated from Hampton.
Yeah.
And yes, and so they have a great tradition there that I believe in very much. And I'm so excited to be a part of this virtual conference and what you're doing, because now more than ever, we need entrepreneurs. Now more than ever, people need to become aware of the fact that the 40-40 plan is gone, where you can go to college, graduate, and expect to get a job and work for 40 years and retire on 40%, which wasn't enough in the first place. That time is gone. And so people need what it is that you brand, what it is that you bring, how to brand themselves, and finding something that they love, where your heart is, there your treasure is also, that they can do, that they will be in a position to control their own personal economy and be able to make their mark.
Wow. Wonderful. Well, we are beyond time. I'm so grateful that we were able to share today. Talk soon. Talk soon. Talk soon.
This show is brought to you by Positive Vibes Incorporated, our consulting services. We do credit fixes, tax resolution, we lend private money to real estate investors, and we do debt consolidations. Basically, we put money in your pocket when you need money. We put money in your pocket when you need money. 757-932-0177.
Phenomenal. Stay with us online at Black Wall Street Today on Facebook and Black Wall Street Today on Instagram, and then follow us on Twitter as well at BWS Today. We look forward to talking again next week. Have a wonderful week. I have said, and I will continue to say, that the most important priority for the Black community is the Black community, not a particular political party.
Phenomenal. Hey, yo, when I say Black, you say Wall Street. Black Wall Street. When I say Black, you say Wall Street. Black. When I say Black, you say Wall Street. Black. When I say Black, you say Wall Street. Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street.